So it all began Thursday, September 26th at around 2 p.m. Hurricane Helene hit Port Charlotte. It started off with winds, and I noticed that my shed full of lawn mowing equipment and tools fell apart. I didn't think of it much. I didn't think it's going to get worse, but this is what became of it. What a lovely hurricane we're experiencing right now. Sheesh! There's my shed. So around 3:30, my friend Matthew called me up and asked if I want to go storm chasing to look at some waves at the local beach 30 minutes away from me. I decided to join them. My power was going off and on, my AC was down, and I had nothing else I could do. So I reluctantly joined with his wife and my friend Daniel. And this is how that area of Venice looked like.
Did you say we stall out, bro?
These guys literally just caught a big fish just swimming down the road. So after me and my buddies were satisfied with the viewing of the storm, we decided to go to Daniel's house to play a card game to wait out the rest of the hurricane. Matthew dropped me off at my house, I picked up my car, and we all went to Daniel's. In the middle of the card game, I decided to open up my Ring app to see the conditions of my street, and lo and behold, there was water right up to my front door. We quickly rushed on Matthew's truck considering it's lifted and we knew our cars wouldn't be able to get through the water, so we tried getting there as fast as we could. So this is me with the boys trying to get to my house. Welcome to Channel 7 News. Today we're experiencing high flooding in my street as me and my buddies are trying to get to my house, which is possibly 100% flooded at this time. So around this point, as we were driving to my house, Matthew's truck couldn't go any further. His exhaust pipe was already in the water, so we decided to go by foot. This was a couple blocks away from my house. I'm currently going to walk to my house, which is like pretty far out. Facility's going to join me. Alright, so currently water is above my knees. We're approaching my house soon, but it's very deep. So after we got to my house and opened the door, we realized that indeed it was flooded. My computers and my camera gear were submerged in the water. I tried rescuing what I could, but feared that it was already too late. And it sucks because I was in the middle of reorganizing my office, but I didn't get to finish, and it cost me. Away. Preferably the highest shelf possible. Oh my goodness gracious.
Okay, so this is the aftermath. This is completely flooded.
My camera's flooded.
Oh, that's perfect. That's exactly what I wanted, yeah.
After we put all of the wet equipment onto higher shelves to prevent any more damage, the water started to rise higher. I didn't know how high this flood is going to end up being, and I wasn't going to be able to carry all of this equipment 3 blocks in waist-deep water. Only thing I could carry back was my Bible and my cat to safety. After the flood has subsided away, it's kind of disappointing that this had to happen. My green screen is all drenched. The floorboards are all buckled up. It smells really bad in here. I think I got some over here too. This is buckled here. My computer got wet. That computer was submerged too. My 3D printer. My case of microphones. It's dripping water. When I got here during the storm, when it was all water, I managed to get my camera cases up there, but they're already in the water when I got here. It's a little wet in there. And the other camera up here. And so, yeah, it's a little wet in there too. Yep. And then my most expensive camera. It was also in the water. Oh, yep, that's water. That is water for sure. Yep. Oh yeah, my $1,500 lens is all soaked. Microphone. Oh shoot, yeah. I can feel moisture there too. It's all sticky now. And I picked up this box. It all fell apart. It's all soaked. There's water there. Oh yeah, I can feel a little bit of moisture on that. I have a box of electronics in there. It's wet. That whole box is wet there too. My cameras that I was gonna install outside. All gone, it's all wet. Yeah, but Alienware is basically gone. The water was like up to here, and that's where a majority of the expensive components reside. And then that's the main computer. Same situation, water was like up to here. And power supply is probably done for. And it was plugged in. And it was on at the time of the flood. So if the power supply was in the water, who knows what it could have done to everything else. I need to double check each part individually and clean it up and do what I can or salvage it. The other thing that was pretty much entirely in the water, my 12 terabyte external hard drive that I used as backup storage and storage for all the video projects I was working on, because I didn't want to fill up the SSD with all the programs. This was on the floor there, and it was plugged in, but the light wasn't on. So I don't know if this is salvageable or not. This is where all the video projects are. I need to figure something out. I don't know what I'm gonna do now. I hope something works, but we'll see. We will see.